Hello, and thanks for joining Prism English.
Welcome, and thank you for being here. What you're about to hear isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call. Today, we'll uncover a powerful truth. The small actions you repeat every day shape your entire life. Most of what you do isn't really a choice, it's habit. And most people never stop to ask, why? This video will show you how to break the cycle, take back control, and become the person you truly want to be. If you're learning English, you'll improve your listening, vocabulary, and understanding through stories that speak to both your heart and your mind. So get ready. This might be the beginning of real change. Let's begin with a story about Sarah, a young woman who felt like her life was slipping away. She worked long hours at a job she hated, came home exhausted, and spent her evenings scrolling through her phone. She dreamed of being healthier, more confident, and chasing her passion for writing. But every time she tried to change, she fell back into old habits. One day, Sarah stumbled across a simple idea. Every action follows a cycle. There's a spark that starts it, an action you take, and a feeling you get afterward. For Sarah, feeling stressed, the spark, led her to open her phone, the action, to feel distracted, the feeling. Her brain craved that distraction, so it kept pulling her back to the same cycle. The secret? She didn't need to fight the stress or the feeling. She just needed to change the action. Instead of scrolling, she started jotting down one sentence in a notebook. Same spark, same feeling of escape, but a new action. Slowly, her evenings felt different. This cycle, spark, action, feeling, is the key to your behavior. Master it, and you can rewrite any part of your life. But there's something deeper driving these cycles, the tug of expectation. It's not just the action that hooks you, it's the thrill you feel before you even start. Sarah wasn't addicted to her phone, she was addicted to the brief escape it promised. Think about your own life. When you reach for a snack or check your notifications, you're not just acting, you're chasing a feeling, a moment of relief or excitement. Companies know this. They designed apps to give you that buzz, that need to check one more time. Snack brands make their packaging bright and tempting, pulling you in before you think. To break free, pause when you feel that tug. Ask yourself, what am I really after? Is it comfort, joy, or a break? Once you name it, you can pick a better action, like sipping tea, stretching, or calling someone you love, that gives you the same feeling without the downside. Controlling this tug is how you reclaim your power. Now, let's talk about the one rule that makes change stick. You don't wipe out old patterns, you reshape them. Sarah didn't stop feeling stressed, she just changed what she did about it. Consider James, a man who used to snack mindlessly when he felt anxious. He learned to replace chips with a quick sketch on paper. Same anxiety, same sense of calm, but a healthier action. This rule works for any pattern. If you procrastinate when you're overwhelmed, try writing one task instead of avoiding everything. If you snap at people when frustrated, try taking 3 deep breaths. The trick is finding an action that fits the spark and delivers the same feeling. You're not battling yourself, you're steering your energy to a new path, one that lifts you up instead of holding you back. This is how you build a life you're proud of, one small shift at a time. Some actions are so powerful, they change everything around them. Let's call them cornerstone actions. Tiny routines that set off a chain reaction in your life. For Sarah, writing one sentence wasn't just a hobby. It sparked confidence, better sleep, and even healthier meals. She started seeing herself as someone who follows through. Think about starting your day by tidying your desk. It's small, but it creates a sense of control, making you more likely to tackle your work with focus. Studies show people who do this often manage stress better and make clearer decisions. Or try listing 3 things you're thankful for before bed. It trains your mind to spot the good, making you more patient and hopeful. Pick one cornerstone action, something small, daily, meaningful, and watch it ripple through your life, shaping who you become. Here's another truth. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you grow. Picture it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Sarah began with 1 sentence a night, even when she was tired. Each time she did it, her discipline grew a little. In a study, people who avoided tempting treats found it harder to focus on puzzles afterward because their discipline was drained. Sarah's small actions, like drinking water first thing or writing 1 line, built her ability to push through resistance. Start with something tiny. Make your bed. Read 1 paragraph. Walk for 5 minutes. Each time you act, despite not feeling like it, you strengthen your discipline. Over time, you stop saying, "I'm not motivated," and start saying, "I show up no matter what." That's the difference between those who dream and those who do. But all of this hinges on one thing: belief. Sarah kept failing because deep down she thought, "I'm not the kind of person who changes." Then she joined a writing group and met people who'd started small just like her and kept going. Their belief rubbed off on her. You don't need to believe you're perfect, just that you can grow. Read about people who've overcome struggles. Listen to voices that remind you what's possible. Tell yourself, "I'm not my mistakes. I'm not stuck. I'm evolving." When you believe you're becoming someone new, your actions align with that vision. Belief isn't a wish, it's the fire that keeps you trying, even when it's hard. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. Sarah kept her phone on her couch, so she scrolled. When she moved it to another room and placed her notebook nearby, she wrote more. In a workplace, placing fruit on tables led employees to eat healthier. If your gym clothes are ready by your door, you're more likely to exercise. If your TV remote is out of reach, you might read instead. Make good actions effortless. Keep a water bottle on your desk. Set out your journal. Make bad actions harder. Hide your phone. Clear out tempting snacks. Your space isn't just a backdrop. It's a system that either supports or sabotages your goals. Build an environment that nudges you toward the person you want to be. Big change doesn't come from grand gestures. It comes from tiny wins. Sarah's 1 sentence led to a blog, then a book, then a new career. Not because she planned it all at once, but because she focused on 1 small step. A school once decided to greet every student with a smile each morning. It seemed minor, but it built trust, better grades, and happier kids. Start with 1 action. Meditate for 1 minute, write 1 idea, stretch for 30 seconds. Each win tells your brain, "I'm capable." Stack these wins and your identity shifts. You become someone who persists, who acts, who grows. Tiny wins aren't tiny. They're the seeds of everything massive. Let's meet Tom, a man who felt trapped in a cycle of anger. He'd lash out at his family when work stressed him out, then regret it. He learned his outbursts followed a pattern. Stress, the spark, led to yelling, the action, for a moment of release, the feeling. Instead of fighting the stress, he tried a new action, stepping outside for a minute. Same spark, same release, but no guilt. Over time, his family noticed the change, and their bond grew stronger. Tom's story shows you don't need to overhaul your life. Just redirect one pattern. Whether it's overeating, overspending, or overthinking, find the spark, keep the feeling, and swap the action. This is how you break free, one choice at a time. Another cornerstone action transformed Maya's life. She was overwhelmed, juggling school and a part-time job, always feeling behind. She started drinking a glass of water each morning before checking her phone. It was small, but it gave her a moment of calm, setting a clearer tone for her day. Soon she planned her tasks better, studied more, and felt less rushed. That one action shifted how she saw herself, from chaotic to in control.
Try something like walk for 10 minutes. Write one goal for the day. These actions don't just change your schedule, they change your story, making you someone who builds momentum every day. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about showing up. Maya missed some mornings, but she kept trying. Each time she drank that water, she proved to herself she could commit. In another study, people who practice small tasks, like organizing their desk, handled bigger challenges better because they'd trained their discipline. Pick something you can do even on bad days. Tidy one shelf. Read one sentence. Breathe deeply for a minute. These moments of effort build your strength. You stop saying, "I'll do it later," and start saying, "I do it now." That's the mindset of people who turn dreams into reality. Belief can come from unexpected places. Tom doubted he could control his temper until he read about a man who'd done it by counting to 10 before reacting. That story planted a seed. If he could, maybe Tom could too. You don't need unshakable confidence, just a flicker of possibility. Watch videos of people who've changed. Join groups where others share your goals. Tell yourself, "I'm not where I want to be, but I'm moving." When you believe you're on a path, you act like it. That belief turns small steps into giant leaps, not because it's easy, but because you keep going. Your space is a silent partner in your success. Maya kept her phone by her bed, so she scrolled first thing. When she moved it to her desk and placed a water glass nearby, her mornings changed. In a library, adding cozy chairs increased reading time among students. If your running shoes are out, you're more likely to jog. If your snacks are hidden, you'll choose fruit. Make your good actions the path of least resistance. Set out your book. Clear your workspace. Make bad actions inconvenient. Unplug your TV. Store distractions. Your environment is a tool. Use it to shape the life you want. Small wins are the heartbeat of change. Tom's 1-minute breaks led to better conversations, a promotion, and a happier home. Not because he aimed for all that, but because he started small. A team once focused on thanking each other daily. It felt minor, but it built respect, collaboration, and success. Try one win. Smile at someone. Write one sentence. Move for a minute. Each one rewires your brain to say, "I can keep going." Stack them, and you become someone who doesn't just hope, you achieve. Small wins are the bridge between who you are and who you'll be. You have the power to change, but only if you own it. Sarah, Tom, and Maya weren't born stuck. They built those patterns, and they could rebuild them. You weren't born procrastinating, doubting, or giving up. Those are habits, and habits can be reshaped, but you must choose. No more blaming your time, your stress, or your past. Stand up and say, "This is my life, and I'm writing the next page." Your brain will lock in whatever you repeat. So repeat greatness. Repeat effort, focus, courage. You're one decision away from a new story, one action away from a new you. This isn't just a video. It's a mirror showing the you that still dreams, still fights, still believes. You now know your life isn't ruled by luck or fleeting energy, but by the small steps you take every day. You've learned how patterns work, how to reshape them, how to build belief, craft your space, and stack tiny wins. Now it's time to move. This isn't just advice, it's a call to the person you're meant to be. You don't need permission or a perfect moment. Pick one action, start now, and watch your life transform. If this sparked something in you, hit subscribe, not just for more videos, but for the next version of you. Your future is waiting. Go claim it, one tiny step at a time.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Prism English. We'll see you next time, where English isn't just learned, it's lived.